Dr. Wallace, and this is the EOE report for this week, August 7th through August 13th, 2023. Thanks for watching these. I'm enjoying having this adventure with you. If you like it, please like and subscribe and share with as many people as you think might be helped by this process of evolving together. Alrighty, last week we had stepping stones, and I think we're still actually in the middle of the stepping stones. It looked like we should be still on this stone from last week, so want to anchor in your vision this week. Sometimes the maps will overlap, so it seems like this one's a kind of a path. We're on a path map, and we're still looking like we're moving through the path here. So we're moving into week 2 of this path map. And it's giving us a little bit more detail on how to step into our grounding of our vision this week. This week, we are in a Chakra 2 focus. So your Chakra 2 focus means to take a risk, find your power, step into your power, and line up, and then take a risk. Go ahead and step out, take action, and don't be afraid, or do be afraid, just line yourself up, engage your power, and step in. The map was Inner Section, which feels to me like it has a couple of different aspects to it here. The primary thing is this huge X on the map, and the X is the rune of Gabo, which is about the gift. In part, it's about giving and receiving to me. So it's about, Xmas actually came from this rune, a Celtic rune, which means, basically means what is given will be received, right? So as you give, you receive. And here we are at this intersection of Gabo. And it's in whenever I have a person on a map that's in this posture, it actually means that they have achieved their goal. They have won, they've accomplished whatever they were after. And so there's a piece here that it feels like an intersection of our whole collective here kind of achieving a potential goal for ourselves. The legs of this X are in demanding of the sacred on the masculine, so I do think we're being called to make a change here, whether or not we want to. And on the right side, we have the physical red. So I think there's actually going to be a real change coming through physical reality. Those two things are meeting and creating this other aspect going up, which is real change on purple, and feisty love and action on the masculine. So I think as we move towards allowing this next piece to open up in our lives, which could potentially be very abundant, you've got 4, which is the foundation there of these up chin things magnifying out. So I think this is potentially a very powerful map of abundance. You want to make sure as you're making your changes, though, you're being clear, concise, saying no and yes to the right things, and being most loving with yourself, that feisty love and action color. There were 2 energies coming up from the bottom here, and they are in a slow force. Usually the slow force is just one big force coming at the page. This week it felt like the union of these 2 slow forces, and a slow force means that it doesn't move fast, but it's so big that when it actually hits, there's not any real way to stop it. And what I see here is there's a force of remembrance coming from the feminine, and there's a force of evolution coming from the masculine. Looks like that remembrance is just ahead of the evolutionary leap. So look for those to merge and probably amplify this quite a bit here as we move in. It feels like as we move into next week, I would guess, or maybe even later in this week. So that orange, if we're in this is this last week's chakra. This stone is in the second chakra color. So I think we're moving in maybe in the next 3 or 4 days to this engagement of that second chakra in a remembrance of why we came, and being pushed to evolution in a way that is not going to be easily stopped, because slow force has come in and is about to hit. The colors coming up here, we have surrender to grace first. It looks like on that first chin. Oh, I'm sorry. We have resilience of the heart. This first green one is resilience. So hopefully you'll first hit your resilience, then you'll be moving into star beings color. So Well, once you hit your resilience, you may be getting a lot of ancestor help, moving into an unconditional love pattern, and then emerald green, which is expanding out our heart connections, our heart values up into the cosmos there. So inner is in the color of second chakra, and section is in the color of change. So I do think right now this map is about giving and receiving. This map is about remembrance and evolution. This map is about abundance and completion. And this is a map in process of our path. So I hope that made sense to you. I hope that you anchor in your inner knowing this week, and wait to feel that surge you're going to get of giving and receiving. And then when you feel it's time, step forward and take that risk. All right, you got this. We'll see you again next time.